Sarah, who said this? As we all know,
Mercedes Moné.
Mercedes Moné made a comment. I forget who. I gotta have these things up.
It was in an interview or something.
It
Yeah.
was in an interview. I want to get it though. I forget. Whatever. It doesn't matter. She said in an interview, and she said the quote in or on the banner right now that I'm the greatest women's wrestler of all time, 100%. And I love you, Mercedes. I really do. But this is not true. I love the confidence that you have in yourself. More people need that type of confidence. However, this is just factually incorrect, and that's what irks me. And not because you're not in WWE or because you're in AEW and not being booked as your it has nothing to do with those factors right now. It's the fact that there are at least 5 to 10 people. No, I'd go 5 to 8 people that deserve to have themselves be called the greatest women's wrestler of all time. So I'm not in on this, and I just think this is this was a bold statement to make.
I think it's corny. Like, I think I don't really take issue with people who say, I'm the best. I'm the best right now. Like, I'm the greatest. Like, every time I go out into the ring, like I'm the best in the ring,
Well,
whatever.
yeah.
The way that football players, basketball players, whatever, they'd be like, every time I go out there, I'm the best on the court. I'm the best on the field. That's fine, because that's just having confidence and just trying to put that out into the universe.
Yeah.
That's fine to me. I'm just like, okay, whatever, even if I don't agree. But I think when you go out there, it's like, if I don't, some basketball player went out there and be like, I'm the greatest of all time, I'm better than Michael Jordan, it'd be like, what? Like, it's just not going to be received well, because it's like, what are we doing? And I feel like Mercedes has had such a downfall from where she was in WWE, and of course she can get back to the top of the mountain, but like, to me, that already invalidates what you're saying, because you haven't been able to maintain being at the top consistently, because you decided to leave, you took a year off, you then went to the other company, and you haven't done anything despite being there for how many months? And I think that obviously whoever is the greatest of all time, it's so subjective that it's like, you can think that of yourself, but at the same time, like, were you ever the best at the company that you used to be at? Like, were you ever considered the best in WWE during time? Did you sell the most merch? Were you the best on the mic? Were you the best in the ring? Like, there's so many factors that are involved in determining who is the best of all time. And it really depends on who you ask, because a fan is going to have a different response than like a legendary wrestler. They view who the greatest is in different ways. So I think it would be better if she just said, like, I am the best women's wrestler right now, 100%. Like, good for you, girl. That's confidence. You believe in yourself, like, whatever. But to say that you're better than, like, the women who paved a path for you to even exist in wrestling, I think is just a little bit weird and premature.
It's a good word. I like the word premature.
Yeah.
Because she's going to go down as one of the greatest of all time. And
if she can pick her career back up.
I still think she will go down as one of the greatest of all time. I do not think she will.
I have a hard time believing that when someone was like doing as well as she did, and then they just like fall off the face of the planet. Like, I just like, because people were saying, like, we talk about it with football, right? People were saying like, okay, after Tom Brady won the first 3 Super Bowls, he could have retired in like 2010. And it would have been the greatest of all time. Like, I just don't know that to me, like, no, that's like a weak argument. Because, like, could he have been the greatest of all time? Sure. But there were people who won more Super Bowls, had better stats. They had done more. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would already be done. He would not be considered the GOAT anymore after what Patrick Mahomes is doing. Like, no. It's like the longevity of his success and all that he accomplished and all that he did for the game of football. All of that collectively is what makes him the GOAT. It's not just because he had a good span over however many years. And I feel like that's why I don't agree with Mercedes, because it's like, cool, you were great for what, 5 years, and then like after that it's like, okay, like, I don't know.
It's not, I don't like it. I mean, Chris over here saying Mickey James, that's someone who I would put in that list.
Trish
Trish
Stratus.
Stratus, Lita.
Yeah, China. Some people say China. I
China.
would say China. China was revolutionary because of what she looked like and how she changed the idea of what a women's wrestler could be, because she was big and strong and like not the stereotypically beautiful blonde, you know, woman that they had in wrestling, and she could actually like get down with the dudes. Like I wouldn't say she was the best ever as like a well-rounded wrestler, but like she changed the game for a lot of women. So it's like, that's why I'm saying it's like it's very subjective, but there are people who I think are going that have done a lot more over a longer period of time that have arguments to say to Mercedes, hey, I probably am better than what you are right now. But she could get there eventually. I mean, she's done enough in her career and has plenty of time left to do more that she can become the greatest ever. I just don't think she's there right now.